Good afternoon and welcome back. You're watching Breaking Ground. I'm Kritsween Walia. Well, viewers, there is outrage after killer negligence claimed the life of a 35-year-old teacher in the national capital. Now, we're talking about Delhi resident Sakshi Ahuja, who was electrocuted at the New Delhi railway station. This happened, remember, on Sunday morning. And according to the police, Sakshi Ahuja and her family were heading towards the station from gate number 1 when she slipped and she fell. She reportedly held on to the pole for support but came in contact with exposed wires. But the family has come out to claim that she only kept her feet in the puddle, did not touch the pole. In the meanwhile, since investigations are underway, a breaking news update coming in on how the NHRC has issued notices to the chairman of Railway Board, the Delhi Chief Secretary and the Police Commissioner as well over media reports as far as Sakshi's death is concerned. Remember, the reason being cited is electrocution, and this happened at the New Delhi railway station. Madhav, take us through what the NHRC has said, what has it stated, everything that it's taken into account while it has issued a notice to the concerned authorities.
Well, absolutely. In fact, this is a notice, there are a set of notices that have been sent to the chairman of the Railway Board, the Delhi Chief Secretary, Police Commissioner of Delhi over the reported death of a woman due to electrocution at the New Delhi railway station premises. The National Human Rights Commission has taken suo motu cognizance of media reports that a 35-year-old teacher was electrocuted to death at the New Delhi railway station premises on the 25th of June 2023. Reportedly, she clutched an electric pole for support in a waterlogged area where the people alight from taxis in the Ajmeri Gate side of the New Delhi railway station. This is what the NHRC has said. And they go on to say that her sister too received a shock in efforts to rescue her. Allegedly, the victim's families also claimed that despite the police station being only a few meters away from the spot, no one came to help in time. The commission has viewed or observed that the contents of the media report, if true, amount to a grave violation of the human rights of the victim and her family due to the apparent negligence of authorities contributing to waterlogging and open electrical wires. Besides the civic and electricity authorities, the railways also seemingly failed to keep a vigil on such life-threatening lapses at the New Delhi railway station, which is one of the busiest public places of the National Capital Territory of Delhi. Accordingly, the Commission has issued notices to Chairman of Railway Board, Ministry of Railways, Chief Secretary of the Government of NCT of Delhi and the Commissioner of Police Delhi, calling for a detailed report in the matter within 4 weeks. They've also gone on to say that it should include the present status of the FIR registered in the matter, action taken against the officers or officials responsible for the negligence, as well as compensation, if any, paid to the aggrieved family. The Commission would like to know about the steps being taken or proposed to be taken by authorities to ensure that such incidents do not recur in the future. They've also gone on to say that according to media reports carried on 26 June, the incident occurred around 5:30 a.m. on 25th June 2023. The family resided at Preet Vihar in East Delhi and was going to Chandigarh by Vande Bharat Express. Family members of the victim have claimed that she lay on the ground for 20 to 25 minutes before some taxi and auto drivers came to help. They pulled away the victim's 9-year-old son and 7-year-old daughter who was standing next to her and saved them. The victim was taken to the hospital in a taxi. So very clearly the NHRC has asked for a report. Within 4 weeks, they will have to give details of the FIR, what exactly is the action that has been taken, compensation that has been given, and the steps that will be taken to ensure that such ghastly incidents, such shockers, do not take place in the national capital again.
So the NHRC has taken note of the claims being made by the family on how there was a delay in taking her to the hospital, but also speaks of the negligence if media reports are to be believed, and if we go by the version as has been put out by witnesses as well. And in that sense has issued notices to the chairman of Railway Board along with Delhi Chief Secretary and the Police Commissioner as well. Thank you for that, Madhav. We need to talk about the situation and the urgency and the sort of attention that everyone must pay to what's happening in the national capital, because like you pointed out, the NHRC has also taken note of how there was negligence of the authorities contributing to waterlogging and open electrical wires. Sabyasachi in fact went to the New Delhi railway station and just this morning found out how where the incident took place, that very spot still had loose naked wires hanging around the electrical poles.
Be several locations, and at this particular location where the incident happened, you can see the wires are still hanging out, and only this area has been barricaded, not the full stretch of the road. And through this road, people are traveling as normal. You can see people are passing by through this area, and this particular area has not been completely cordoned off, and passengers are using this area. And yesterday also it rained. You can see waterlogging in different parts of the New Delhi railway station. Now, who's accountable for it? This particular area is maintained by the railways. They are the ones who's responsible to make sure that the electrical wires and waterlogging issues are maintained. But on ground, the reality is different. We can see complete negligence from the railway side, though the railway has been saying that the inquiry is going on and they would punish people who are accountable for it. But what about making sure that these open wires are taken care of, because railway station where thousands of passengers travel every single day, and no accurate measures has been taken by the railway yet so far.
Well, can you believe it? 48 hours on and yet these wires continue to hang loose from these electrical poles. Times Now will continue to get you more such ground reports. We, in the meanwhile, also spoke to Sakshi's mother, and while she was demanding justice, she also made a shocking claim, said that some people from the railways came and offered her 15,000 rupees as compensation, and they were saying that, perhaps the case needs to be shut shop. That's what the claim of the mother is. But she says this is not the price for Sakshi's life, most certainly. Listen in.
दर्दनाक हत्या है, एक बहुत दर्दनाक हत्या, ऐसी हत्या कि जिसको पैर में रखते ही उसके अंदर का बदन जल गया, मुंह से धुएं निकलने लगे उसके, और वो जल के राख सी अंदर से हो गई। ये ऐसी हत्या है, किसी जिंदे आदमी को जला दिया। मैं बहुत नाराज हूँ सबसे, अभी तक कोई एक्शन नहीं किसी का। सबसे पहले ऊपर वाले को सस्पेंड करो और नीचे वाले दोनों को, जो ग्राउंड लेवल पे काम करता है, ऊपर वाले की इंस्ट्रक्शंस टाइट हो तो नीचे वाला कभी भी ऐसी गलती नहीं कर सकता। प्लेटफॉर्म की तरफ जाना चाहती थी, जैसे ही पाँव नीचे रखा और पूरा पाँव अंदर गया नहीं, और उसको करंट लगा और वो वहीं गिर गई। जितनी उसको होश थी उसने कहा दूर हो जाओ, बच्चों, उसके बच्चे थे उसके पीछे। उन्होंने बाद में दूसरी मेरी बेटी जब उसको उठाने लगी, उन्होंने कहा यहाँ तो करंट आता है, आप क्यों आगे जा रहे हो? हमें तो पता है यहाँ करंट आता है, इसका मतलब ये पहले से अवेयर है सब लोग। रात को रेलवे वाले कंपनसेशन देने आए थे 15,000 रुपए, मेरी बेटी की कीमत लगाने आए थे। उसकी जगह कोई मेरी बेटी, अपनी बेटी कोई दे दे मुझे, जिसको मैं अपनी बेटी बना लूं। कोई दे सकता है अपनी बेटी? पैसों से मेरी बेटी खरीदी जाती है तो कंपनसेशन दे दे, जितने किया है उतने पैसे दे दे। ये कोई इन्होंने तमाशा लगा रखा है। उसके मुंह से धुएं निकल रहे थे, जल के राख अंदर से हो गई थी वो। खाली मेरी साक्षी नहीं थी, ये देश की साक्षियां है। इन्होंने मजाक बना रखा है, मजाक बना रखा है इन्होंने।
Well, politics also peaking over the same. The Congress has demanded strict punishment for those responsible for the tragic death.
उनके दुखी पति का बयान और बच्चों की चीत्कार जिसने सुनी है, दिल बहल उठा है हमारा। वो उनका जिस तरह से, मैं तो कहता हूं कि लापरवाही से ये दुर्घटना नहीं, लापरवाही से ये हत्या है। उसके पति की एक लाइन मुझे समझ में आ रही, दोषियों को दंड मिलना चाहिए, और ये भी उसने कहा है कि ये जरूरी है कि दोषियों को दंड मिले, जिससे दोबारा ये घटना न होने पाए। मैं उनकी भावनाओं से सहमत हूं।
What's also shocking is that the Delhi police filed an FIR in Sakshi's case under sections 304 and 287 of the Indian Penal Code, which is death by negligence. But is this enough? Shouldn't stringent charges, stricter charges be applied against those responsible for Sakshi's death? These questions